A woman who came from the streets will always go back to the streets. You can't save her. You can take the girl out from the streets, but you can never take the streets out from her. I see guys always trying to save girls. Girls that are coming from the streets, you are trying to save them. You can never save them. They are unsavable. So it's better you use your time for something more meaningful. Now, in this video, I basically want to tell you guys how to know a girl that comes from the streets. And once you notice that this girl has these signs or these attributes that shows she's coming from the streets, it is better you avoid them or you simply keep things at a fun level. Don't take girls serious when you notice that they are coming from the streets. The very first sign to know that a girl is coming from the streets, and by streets I mean she's a promiscuous girl. She's a woman who can never be faithful to you. She's a woman who is simply for the community. She cannot belong to one man. Now, the very first sign of a girl who comes from the street is she posts half-naked photos on social media. Once you notice that a girl is constantly putting her body out there on social media, she's always posting photos on revealing clothes on social media, that woman cannot be your woman alone. It's not possible. When a woman is in the habit of posting her half-naked photos online, what do you think she's doing? She's bringing more attention to herself. She's exposing herself to different men. And then, that means if you go to that girl's DM, you will see tons of guys in her DM trying to be with her. And of course, if she meets the man that offers her the right price, she'll sleep with him. No decent girl can be putting herself out there on social media. There is no decent girl that can have the boldness to be putting her body out there on social media, knowing fully well that men out there will sexualize her. Men out there will try to sleep with her. It's not possible. So any girl who is doing this already knows what she's doing. She's trying to market herself to men. She's looking for male attention. And a woman who is obsessed with male attention is always available to the highest bidder. So don't try to deceive yourself. When you notice this in a woman, trust me, she's coming from the streets and she will always be in the streets. So the worst thing you can do is try to save her. You simply be wasting your time and wasting your mental energy. The second sign is whenever you hang out with her, she greets every guy or all the guys know her. You go out with this girl to a restaurant or to an eatery and all of a sudden, within 1 hour, she has greeted like 5 guys, 10 guys. If you are with a woman who all the guys in the area knows, then most likely they know her for the wrong things. That means this girl is the kind of woman that easily shares her body everywhere. She's the kind of girl that every man have access to. And when every man has access to your woman or has access to the woman you intend to date, that is a huge red flag. When every guy in the area knows your woman, most likely they have slept with your woman. It's just a fact. When every guy in the area knows your woman, most likely they have slept with your woman. Or most likely they intend to sleep with her because they have heard that she's easy to sleep with, which is why every guy is trying to hook up with her. So this is a huge red flag. Once you notice that a girl that every guy knows her is a turn off, it should be a turn off. And you should learn to keep things at a fun level with such a woman. The third one is she has tattoos in her private area. There is no decent woman that can go to the extent of having tattoos on her nipples, on her VJ. When a woman has gotten to that extent, trust me, she has been in the streets, because only a girl who has fully sexualized her body will go to that extent of having tattoos on those areas. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have a tattoo on the body. I'm not saying that. But when it is in those private areas, my brother, trust me, that girl is a girl who is coming from the streets. Because this indicates that this woman has lived a carefree and rebellious lifestyle all through the years. Which means for her to have been this rebellious, it got to an extent where she didn't care anymore. She just had to draw tattoos everywhere, including her private area. That is the highest level of a woman sexualizing her own body. That's to tell you that she's very rebellious and she's very carefree with her body and with the kind of men that have access to her body. The fourth one is if her friends are promiscuous. If you meet a woman who keeps friends that smoke, who keeps friends that go to clubs every now and then, who keeps friends that are in the habit of wearing sexualized clothes that always reveal their body. If you meet a woman that has friends who other guys have slept with many times or have paid to sleep with them, most likely that your friend is also a promiscuous girl. There is this quote, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Never think that your girlfriend will be the angel amongst devils. It's not possible. If your girlfriend or the girl you want to date is keeping promiscuous girls as friends, there is 100% possibility that girl you want to date is also promiscuous. Probably she's trying to hide it from you, but the easiest way to know the real character of a woman, the true character of a woman, is check her friends. Because women are very easily influenced by their friends. There is no way a girl who doesn't smoke will keep female friends that smoke. It's not possible. It's not possible in this life. As a guy, I can do that because men tend to be more rebellious to influence. But most times, women tend to easily conform to influence from external influence. So when you see a woman hanging out with certain type of girls that always do certain things, most likely she does do certain things with them. So your woman cannot be an angel when you see her hanging out with promiscuous girls. Most likely she's promiscuous. So before you date a woman, try to know the kind of friends she keeps, because the kind of friends she keeps will tell you the real nature of that girl. The fifth one is she's always wearing revealing outfits when she goes out. If your woman is in the habit of wearing skimpy dresses, revealing clothes, she goes out and she doesn't even wear bra. She goes out and she doesn't even wear things that will cover her thighs very well. She's always trying to showcase her body to the public. A woman who does this is simply trying to market her business. Any woman who you see wearing skimpy dresses, who you see always trying to show her body to the public, most likely she's the kind of woman that sells her body. I'm telling you guys, this is a fact. She's the kind of woman that sells her body. It's not possible that a girl who doesn't sell her body will always be trying to showcase her body to the public. No. When you see a woman wearing skimpy dresses, she's simply marketing her business. And of course, her business is her body. She's looking for clients. She's looking for customers. So if you're about to date a girl and you notice that she's always revealing her body to the public, she's always trying to show her ass, she's always trying to show her boobs, she's always trying to show her cleavage, she's always trying to show her nipples, trust me, this girl is a street girl and she's out here trying to make some money with her body. So trade with caution. Trade with caution. Don't say I didn't want you. I'm always here to look out for you guys. Don't say I did not want you guys. The sixth one is if she's cheating on her boyfriend with you. A girl is sleeping with you even when she has a boyfriend, and you are planning to date her. What makes you think that this girl will not cheat on you also? Because if a woman has the confidence, the audacity to cheat on her boyfriend with you, that means already she has cheating tendencies. That means already she has disloyal tendencies. So what makes you think that if you date her, she's not going to cheat on you? It might even be worse in your own case, because she's now confident that, okay, I cheated on my ex with this guy. That means I can even do worse on this guy because he knew I was a cheater before he even began to date me. That means she's going to do it with a high level of self-confidence. So if a girl is eventually cheating on her boyfriend with you, better keep it at that level. Don't try to take her serious. Don't try to date her, because obviously she's going to cheat on you with even more guys. So be careful and tread with caution when you're dealing with women who are cheating on their boyfriends with you. And personally, this is an advice. This is a broke road. If you notice that a woman has a boyfriend, don't sleep with her. This is man-to-man advice. If you notice that a woman has a boyfriend, don't sleep with her. Why are you trying to sleep with another man's woman? Even if she's throwing herself at you, once you know, or once you're certain that this girl has a boyfriend, don't sleep with her. It's just like married women. Once you notice that a woman is married, don't sleep with her. That thing you know that if another man does to you, it will hurt you. Don't do it to another man. If a woman is married or in a committed relationship, don't sleep with them. No matter how much they throw themselves at you, don't sleep with them, because you won't also like another man to do the same to you. So why are you doing to another man? Makes no sense. The seventh one is she's always partying and clubbing. If you notice that a woman has the habit of always partying, always clubbing, always having fun, every weekend she's in the club, every night she's in the club, she's always smoking, she's always drinking alcohol, she basically loves the fast life. Trust me, the best you can do with such a woman is to have fun with her and go your way. Don't try to tell yourself or convince yourself to take her serious, thinking that in your mind you are going to change her. You cannot change a girl who is coming from the streets. The street is in her already, which is why I told you guys, you can take the girl out of the streets, but you cannot take the streets out of that woman. It's not possible. Them no born you well. It's not possible. So once you meet a woman who is in the habit of clubbing, smoking, having fun, this is a typical indication that this woman loves the uncommitted lifestyle. A lifestyle where she has the freedom to do anything she wants, where no man will question her, where no man will order her around, where no man will limit her movements. She just wants a carefree, fast life, fun life. So the best you can do with this kind of women is have fun with them and move. Don't try to commit to them, because it will end up with you crying and being in pain when she cheats on you. The eighth one is she's always talking about gifts from other men. If you meet a girl who is always talking about how guy A bought her an iPhone, how guy B bought her expensive hairs, how guy C took her on expensive trips, she's always talking about materialistic things. How this guy got this for her, how that guy got this for her. When you meet this kind of women, just know that their likeness for a man depends on what they are getting from that man financially, which means they are transactional women. They don't give a damn about love. That means if you're with them and another man who can give her more comes her way, she's going to leave you to be with that guy. So never be with women who are always talking about materialistic things. They will cheat on you, and they are always for the highest bidders. The ninth one is this woman has a lot of male contacts. If the woman you want to date is always receiving calls, different calls from many guys, in her DM there are tons of text. You can hang out with a girl, and in that 1 hour you've been with her, about 7 different guys will call her. She'll pick the call and tell them, please, I'm with someone, and cut the call. And they are all guys. This should be an instant red flag. This means this woman keeps a lot of options. That means even if you date her, she'll still keep her options open. And this kind of women are never committed, because they're always looking for something better. They're always keeping their options wide open. And if you're dating this kind of women, you will never be at peace, because you will always have that feeling, that fearful feeling in you that your woman might be cheating on you, because there are many guys after her. So why would you want to put yourself through such a stress? Avoid such women. A woman who every guy knows, a woman who has many male contacts, a woman who is always attending to guys in her DM is a red flag, is a walking red flag. Leave them for the streets. The last one is she avoids talking anything long term with you. Anytime you bring up the topic of marriage or taking the relationship to the next level or even dating her, you're with a girl, you guys are having fun. Then anytime you bring up the topic of relationship or dating her or even marrying her, she changes the topic. When a woman is in the habit of doing this, it obviously means that she doesn't like you that much. And most likely, she doesn't want any commitment for now, which means she wants to enjoy her life and not get into any committed relationship, because she feels that if she dates you or if she gets married to you, it will make her not to be able to have fun again, to make her not to be able to sleep with many men again, to make her not to be able to have those girls' nights again. So she doesn't want that commitment. She simply wants to live her life as a carefree bird. So when you decide to commit to this kind of women, what they will do is they'll still go back to the streets and leave you heartbroken. So these are basically the signs that a girl is from the streets. And when a girl is from the streets, the best you can do is avoid them or have fun with them and keep it going. Simple as that.